Right, Ivy Renfro, head coach Ralph Weekly, Shelby Burchell, and Ashley Andrews. Coach, if you want to start us off with some opening comments, and then we'll open up for questions.
Yeah, wild game, wild game. Two teams fighting really hard to advance. First 3 innings, we were totally in control, I thought. The last 3 innings, it was a battle all the way. That's what you expect in super regionals. I'm proud of our girls. I'm proud of how they fought. And I'm especially proud of Ivy and how she toughed it up. The Bulldogs gave us everything they had.
Coach, Shelby's picked up right where she left off last weekend. How good is that for the team?
Well, it's excellent. I mean, first 2 runs were manufactured, and Shelby came through with the big hit. Erin Carvello is a very good pitcher, and she's a challenge, just like Ivy Renfro is a very good pitcher. And so I think you saw 2 of the top 5 pitchers, maybe, okay, there's a lot of them out there, but let's say 2 of the top 8, I know, pitchers in the country out there today. And you're probably going to see the same kind of pitching tomorrow. So it was what we thought it would be.
Shelby, you're just locked in right now. 2-out hit. How big was that for the team in terms of momentum?
It was great, obviously. I'm just glad I could help the team any way I could. But I can't take all the credit. That wouldn't have been just a single if my teammates hadn't have done their job before me. So I'm just glad that I was in that situation. I'm glad that I was blessed that I came through for my team and just did what I could just to help Ivy out and just to give us at that time the lead. So.
Ivy, you had a great view of that play at home where Ashley got the runner out at home. What happened on that play? Because that was huge. That would have tied the game.
Huge. I mean, I just think Ashley just did a good job of, blocking the play. I don't really know the specific words you say there, but and then Lauren getting the ball to her. So it was a big play. Huge.
Ivy, can you walk? I mean, not Ivy. Ashley, can you walk us through that play? I mean, you had to get the tag down and block the play. What happened there?
The ball was hit to Lauren, not too hard, so I knew the runner was going to come home, and so I set up just so that when the ball was on its way, I could block the plate with my left leg, and as soon as the ball got there, just try to put the tag on as soon as possible, and it was in time. Lauren made a great throw.
Ivy, can you talk about the 4th and 5th innings, 1 out, bases loaded both times, and then to be able to pitch your way out of that? Obviously, great defense helped you out, but just what was going through your mind during those innings?
Just staying focused and one pitch at a time. You can't get overwhelmed with bases being loaded. Nothing can really change. You just have to stay mentally focused with your process.
Kind of the same thing to you, Ashley. You looked like you were a little pumped up after some of those strikeouts. What was that like being back there for that?
Yeah, I love getting pumped up for the girls. I mean, a lot for Ivy, just and Ellen when she's out there. But when they strike out, I mean, that's her best against their best hitters, and I'm just so proud of her. She works hard and all the hours that she puts in, and it's just a testament to how good she really is. And I just love getting excited for her and for the team. It pumps me up.
And Ralph, you call this a wild game, but this morning when you're sitting over your bowl full of grape nuts or whatever you're eating, could you have imagined that it would be this wild, that this kind of stuff would happen?
Honestly, I could. I mean, we've played those kind of games with those guys for 5 years. I mean, it's amazing that our 2 teams have to compete here with so much at stake. They've got some really good players, and we've got some really good players, and everybody's fighting, like I said, and I expect the same tomorrow.
Have you pitched Tennessee to a World Series before? How much does that experience play into a performance like today, bases loaded?
I mean, yeah, just being there in situations like that, knowing what at high stake game, especially. But like I told him, you can't get overwhelmed with. It's a super regionals game. We need to win this game. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Like none of that can really enter your mind at all. It's just one pitch at a time.
Shelby, a week ago you guys got behind the 8 ball. You lost your opener. How key was it to win this game today to start this super regional?
It was very important to us. We really wanted to come out and just play our best, and we knew that we'd have a good shot at winning if we played our best. But in my opinion, I think it's really good for us just to have that momentum going into these next couple of games, for sure.
Ralph, you look like a genius. You moved her to the 4th spot and left her there. She's come through for you, hasn't she? Shelby?
Well, Shelby's done a great job. We've got some great hitters in our lineup, but Shelby seems to be the most clutch right now, and that's where she's hitting. So,
Shelby, on the 2 RBI hit, it looked like it might have been ball 4, but were you wanting to hit it? I mean, if it was anywhere close, was that your mentality?
Yes. I also knew I had a hitter's count in that situation, so I kind of had the mentality of she will probably throw me something that is hittable. So in a sense, yes, I wanted to get the hit. I wanted to be the person that the team could depend on at that moment. But really just, it was just a blessing to be able to do that. So yes, my mentality was I wanted to hit in that situation.
Then you blooped the second hit in. I think that makes you 10 for your last 13. Are you just, do you say to yourself you're just in a zone? Does it just feel that way when you get that type of hit?
Yeah, for sure. I think it just goes back to all season. There have been times where those hits have not gone my way, and just kind of coming full circle and knowing that you just work hard and you play for your team and you play together, and some things will start going your way. And I was just lucky that went my way, and just try to take advantage of anything I'm given. For sure.
One more question for Tennessee.
Ralph, you've got both Renfro sisters ready to go tomorrow. You anticipate going to both of them if you need them, or how do you approach tomorrow's first game?
Well, tomorrow's first game, as we learned last week, is a very important first game. They already had the coin toss yesterday, and we lost the flip, so we're home. We're visitor both games, which every time we've advanced out of that dugout over there on the first base side. So we're going to go for it both games. I mean, and hopefully there'll only be one. I mean, we're going to try to win it the first game, but we're going to go all out all day long as it takes.
You're not going to tip your hand right now. You're not going to tell us which Renfro in the circle. You're going to keep that to yourself?
Sure. If I tipped my hand, they'd be preparing for that one pitcher.
All right, thank you.